They say time reveals everything, but sometimes it's not time that exposes people. It's silence. One day, you'll realize the loudest truth in life doesn't come from arguments, revenge, or proving a point. It comes when you stop chasing what drains you and start observing what remains. That's when toxic people start disappearing. You see, there's a strange power in doing nothing, in a world where everyone's reacting, defending, explaining. Silence feels like rebellion. It confuses manipulators. It starves narcissists. It terrifies those who used your energy to stay relevant in your story. The Stoics knew this well. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." He wasn't talking about weakness. He was talking about strength so quiet. It shakes the foundation of those who once controlled you, because when you finally stop giving them the reaction they crave, you become untouchable. There comes a moment, maybe after betrayal, maybe after heartbreak, when you stop trying to convince people of your worth, when you stop sending long messages, explaining your side, or hoping they'll finally get it, and instead, you just disappear from their chaos. At first, they'll notice, they'll wonder why you've gone quiet, they'll send a casual "hey" just to test the waters. But the truth is, they don't miss you. They miss your energy. They miss the access. They miss the version of you that tolerated their nonsense. And that's where the transformation begins, because once you realize that peace is more valuable than validation, you start guarding your energy like treasure. You learn that not everyone deserves front row seats to your life, and sometimes the kindest thing you can do is walk away. There's a kind of betrayal that doesn't come from enemies. It comes from people you once protected. They used your empathy as a leash. They turned your kindness into a strategy, and every time you forgave them, you taught them how to hurt you again. You see, toxic people aren't powerful because they're cruel. They're powerful because they know exactly where your heart is. Soft, they feed on your hope. They study your silence, and they count on your forgiveness. But the Stoics remind us, hope, when misplaced, becomes a chain. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. So what happens when you finally take your power back? When you stop explaining, stop fixing, stop chasing, and simply exist without them? They vanish. Not because you punished them, but because your energy no longer serves their purpose. Let's be real, walking away doesn't feel noble. It feels like loss. It feels like standing in an empty room where echoes used to be. Conversations. You'll question yourself. You'll replay memories thinking, was I too cold, too distant? But then one day, you wake up lighter. You realize that silence isn't loneliness. It's space. Space for peace. Space for truth. Space for people who don't drain your soul just to feel alive. And the moment you fill that silence with self-respect, you stop being available for disrespect. That's when toxic people start to fade. Remember this. You don't lose people when you set boundaries. You lose those who were only there because you had none. So, do this once. Stop explaining your worth. Stop defending your peace. Stop entertaining chaos and just watch how everything fake begins to fall away. Sometimes, the people you love most are the ones who will test your peace the hardest. They'll call you selfish when you start prioritizing your mental health. They'll say you've changed when you stop playing the role that benefits them. And maybe you have changed. Maybe you're finally done carrying their storms inside your calm. The Stoics believed true strength lies not in dominance, but in control, not over others, but over yourself. Seneca once wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." So when you master your emotions, you become a storm they can't predict. You become silence they can't manipulate, and you become peace they can't disturb. Here's the paradox. When you stop proving your value, the wrong people disappear. and the right ones appear. When you stop begging for loyalty, the fake ones exit quietly. And those who are real stay even in silence. That's the beauty of letting go. It doesn't reduce your circle, it refines it. You're not losing people, you're losing noise. Maybe you were raised to think love means sacrifice, that good people always forgive, always fix, always understand. But let me tell you this, love without boundaries is self-destruction. Compassion without limits becomes permission for abuse. Even Marcus Aurelius, one of the gentlest emperors in history, had to rule with boundaries. He learned to forgive people without allowing them to walk all over him. That's what true Stoicism is, empathy guided by strength. So, if they call you cold for protecting your peace, let them. If they say you've changed, smile, because you have. You've evolved from pleasing others to preserving yourself. It's crazy how life works. The quieter you become, the louder the truth gets, the less you explain, the more people reveal themselves. The moment you stop chasing love, respect, or validation, the ones who truly value you never leave. That's the Stoic paradox. When you detach, you attract. When you let go, you gain clarity. When you stop begging, you start building, because the real power isn't in getting them back. It's in never needing them again. Sometimes you'll meet people who only love you when you're easy to control. When you start having standards, they'll call you difficult. When you start saying no, they'll say you've become distant. But the truth is, you've just stopped bleeding. For people who never offered a bandage. And once you do that once, truly once, the toxic ones disappear like smoke. They can't survive in the air of someone who knows their worth. You'll realize peace was never something you had to search for. It was what remained after you stopped letting the wrong people disturb it. So, protect your space, protect your silence, protect your inner circle like it's sacred. Because it is. Your peace is not negotiable. Your energy is not for sale. And your worth is not up for debate. Someday soon, you'll look back and realize the people who left weren't losses. They were lessons. They taught you who you don't want to be. They taught you what kind of love isn't real. And most importantly, they taught you that walking away doesn't mean failure. It means freedom. So, let them talk. Let them twist the story. Let them wonder why you've gone quiet. Because silence isn't weakness. It's wisdom. And when you finally stop feeding the toxic, they vanish on their own. That's the secret. You don't need revenge. You don't need closure. You don't even need them to understand. All you need is the courage to do this once, to choose yourself. Do it once. And watch how toxic people disappear. And if this message hit home, let it stay with you. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what this means to you. Watch other videos on this channel to gain more Stoic wisdom about mastering your emotions, your peace, and your life. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Stoic Spark and hit that bell icon, so you never miss a daily spark of Stoic wisdom that keeps your mind grounded and your soul steady. Because in the end, peace isn't found in who you keep, it's found in what you release.